At the start of their journey, they think outside the box and they often come up with bright ideas. They are a new generation of business people and their distinguishing features are creativity and enthusiasm. This is the world of startups, the program about IT developers and the industry of startups.
Здравствуйте, это очередной выпуск программы.
Welcome everyone. The world of startups and I, Seri Kakishev, are on air. The world's half of the added value falls within small and medium-sized enterprises. In addition, the SME provides 2/3 of the jobs. Every year, the share of technology startups in this sector is gaining momentum, and today we will talk about some of them.
О некоторых из них. Сколько стоит протез руки?
How much does a prosthetic arm made on a 3D printer cost? How many parts does it consist of? Our reporters know the answers to these questions. They met with a girl who became the first owner of the development made in Kazakhstan. Details are in our exclusive report in the world of startups.
Монтажи программы стартапы.
I was searching in Russia, more precisely in Moscow, and wanted to order on Imbri, but the cost was too high. I mean, here I found that in Kazakhstan it was much cheaper, so I contacted them. Ayman Moldabekova was born without her right hand, and for a while she had been using a cosmetic prosthesis. It was made of skin color rubber that didn't move at all. Now she has a plastic prosthesis printed on a 3D printer, and it can partially replace the missing part of her arm. The girl started to manipulate the device almost immediately. I got used to it on the first day. I just had to work on muscles, so I'm working with the active part of my arm. Squeeze like this and the hand squeezes, and it works this way. According to Ayman, the prosthesis causes no discomfort. It can be worn for 24 hours a day. At the time of the order, there was no much choice on the color department. Out of the two versions of black and white, Ayman decided on a black one. Her friends now call her Tony Stark, like the movie character in the Iron Man. I chose the design myself. It appeared to be more feminine, and the color was between white and black, so I decided on the black one. Ayman's prosthesis was printed in this studio. Initially, the company was making architectural models and figures on a by-order basis. Now they're developing the project for needy ones, who will be able to get the prosthesis for free. The cost of the invention is 85,000 tenge. It's several times cheaper than foreign analogs. The prosthesis is entirely made of plastic. Strings on neon threads can be used, but we used strings because, well, the prosthesis is mechanical and its operation deals with squeezing and unclamping. I mean the strings. They're better in returning fingers to the reverse position, like their normal position. The prosthesis is very light. On average, it weighs 200 to 250 grams. The materials are ordered from Russia. The model consists of 7 parts. The printing of each element takes about 8 to 9 hours. On average, it takes about 2 or 4 weeks to make a prosthesis. Here is the first prosthesis. We've done only 2 prostheses in all the time. Here's the second prosthesis, which we made for the girl. It took us a month, taking into account that this was the first time that we tried and fitted, and as a result, we have already made the final product, so it took about a month. Today, the studio has received more than 50 pre-orders, but the developers are not ready to deal with the mass production. Manufacturers claim that this kind of prosthesis will work for at least 10 years, but if something breaks down, there is a 1-year warranty, under which the creators will repair the device. The developers are planning to print a prosthetic leg in the future. There are many languages in the world, but the hand language takes special place. Not so long ago, National Startup has created a service that provides a free access to the language resources of hearing-impaired people to all interested ones. You will now learn how it works.
Добро пожаловать в студию жестов.
According to WHO, more than 360 million people worldwide suffer from hearing loss. The hearing is lost as a result of trauma, disease, or birth defects. The socialization for hearing-impaired people has a lot of stress. student at Nazarbayev University in Dolda set a goal to educate as many Kazakhstani people as possible with the hand language, so that the lack of this knowledge was not the reason for the refusal to communicate with people who have hearing loss. Initially, I planned to create an application for keyboard for the deaf and dumb, so that instead of letters, it had gestures, but due to technical impossibility, I changed the idea. The first thing that came to my mind was to create an application for training people of hand language. The mobile app includes training videos with lectures. There is also text information about hand language, giving a complete picture of the studied subject. A game simulator will help to solidify the knowledge. In addition, there is also a share feature where you can take pictures of your results on a video and post it on the social media. Anwar Umarov has been fluent in hand language for 2 months already due to this platform. I had friends who used the hand language, and it was very difficult to talk with them. And for example, it was difficult for me to communicate with them, to share some ideas. I couldn't do anything besides writing. So this application solved my problem, and now I can use it. At the moment, the 4-month-old application is available only on iOS. The number of downloads is about 700 people, and 430 are its active users. The developers plan to create a version for Android. In addition, the guys are already working on the next edition, which will have new phrases, as well as the test division into levels. And finally, one of our regular headlines is coming up. With its help, you will find out where major startup parties of the planet are taking place and what grants they promise to the winners. In early December, the Seed Stars World International Competition will select startups in Kazakhstan for the first time. 10 best projects of Kazakhstan will be selected, one of which will fly to Switzerland to compete with winners from other countries for a prize fund of $1.5 million. The first 3 days of the competition will be held at Borovoy Resort. On the 4th day, the selected teams will move to the capital, where Seed Stars Summit will be held on these dates. Over 1,000 people will attend the event from the entrepreneurial ecosystem, startups, investors, major corporations, media and successful entrepreneurs from Central and Eastern Europe, Africa, the Middle East and the USA. At the end of November, at the 11th Congress of Innovation in Astana, the National Innovation Competition will be summed up. The event has been held annually since 2005 with the support of the Ministry of Investment and Development of the Republic of Kazakhstan. Over the years, it has been attended by over 5,000 innovators from all regions of the country. A study tour to the UK will be organized for the winner in the category among school children. In the Best Innovative Project among Students nomination, the winner will receive 1 million tenge. The best one in the competition will get 1 million tenge for innovative solution. The overall cash prize fund will amount to 6 million tenge. The Demand the Check and Win the Prize promo, where one can win various prizes including a car, is still on. The campaign's main goals are the consumer rights protection, improving tax culture, reducing underground economy, stimulating fair competition among entrepreneurs, informing the public on the requirements set by the Kazakhstan's legislation on using cashier's machines. In order to take part in the promo, one needs to exchange the cashier's receipts to coupons at admission points located in Almaty's large shopping malls, open markets and regional revenue administration offices. The award ceremony will be held at the beginning of December by the representative of the National Chamber of Entrepreneurs in Almaty, and the main prize will be awarded by the Committee of the Revenue Administration of the Ministry of Finance in Astana.
Пожалуй, на сегодня.
Well, that's all for today. Serikakishev and the world of startups were with you. Don't forget to check our pages on Facebook and Vkontakte. You will find a lot of useful information there. See you right here in a week on Kazakh TV.
На телеканале Kazakh TV.